Yeah, Bonner. Yep. Most Bonner. Here we go. See the spinning elbow. Pow! Sit down. The fucking spinning elbow. We never seen it before, so we didn't know what the fuck it. Technically, it's a legal shot. Back of the head. Ain't nobody at the fucking time ever seen that shit, so that motherfucker just let it slide. Like, that shit was crazy. We was like, what the fuck? His creativity.
That is space after the first round against Machida.
Oh! John's got his head.
Oh.
He's got a choke.
There you go.
He's in trouble.
It is all over. Jon Jones remains.
Thought he was dead. Not kidding. I thought he was fucking dead. YouTube, what's up? It's your boy, the one J Osh. Welcome back to the show. Alright, man. So, your boy's a fan of MMA. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm a fan of MMA. I'm a fan of boxing. I'm a fan of wrestling. I don't give a fuck. If it's entertaining, I'm gonna watch it. So, something has been brought to my attention. Because lately, Jon Jones has been the topic of discussion in the MMA world, but not because he's been defending his championship, because he won't defend his championship. And come to find out, now he has retired. Now, I am of the people that believe Jon should have fought Tom, but he also has the right that he didn't have to fight Tom. My only issue with Jon is he shouldn't have held the belt as long as he did if he wasn't going to fight Tom. After you fought Stipe, you should have said, I'm done. But it is what it is, because Tom, Tom's held the interim belt for, it'd be like almost 2 years soon. Like, it feels like he held the belt forever, the interim belt. So he could have had title defenses in. Instead, we've been waiting. Dana White said that the money was right. I mean, they paid Jon very handsomely. They said they gave him the money he wanted, or whatever they paid him, what he was worth. And the fight was done. But now he retired. So, it is what it is. Whether you like Jon outside the octagon, whether you like Jon inside the octagon or outside the octagon, or whether you don't like him because of the stuff he done outside the octagon with, felon tests or his stuff with the law, I'm here to actually still talk about Jon and celebrate Jon, because we always look at like what's going on now, and I think a lot of people have forgotten. Jon's older now. He's not moving the same like he used to, but I think a lot of people forget who Bones Jones is. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Bones Jones. I think a lot of people forgot. I remember distinctly, I pretty much grew up watching this man's career. From the first fight with Andre Guzman, to Stephen Bonner afterwards, when he hit the first spinning elbow, blew my fucking mind. Him suplex City for my wrestling fans. He did that to Bonner. Man, like, Jon, like, I understand what, like, some people he cheats, he fingers people in the eye. That sounds crazy still. But yeah, he pokes people in the eye. Fucking grabs a glove, or fucking does steroids, or does cocaine, like whatever he does. He's in trouble with the law, all this shit, banned twice. All this stuff. As a talent, though, you still can't deny the talent that man is. Like, when he came onto the scene, like, first off, I want to say Anderson Silva is the reason I started watching MMA. Simple. Him, GSP, they got me in Rampage. Rampage is another one. He got me in the MMA. And from there, it just progressed. But them two, they were the ones. Anderson and GSP. And then this young man came along named Jon Jones. And I seen him destroy Guzman, who was also undefeated. I was like, fuck is this kid's... And then Jones was like 20 or 21. I was like, what the fuck? This man's crazy. Then he beat Stephen Bonner, who everybody knew was a stud at the time because of the fight he had with Forrest Griffin. Everybody knew he was a warrior. This man, Jon, went out there and made him look like a scrub. Scrub! Jon made him look trash. Like... So, like, if you don't like him outside the octagon for like everything else he does, okay, understandable. What I'm not gonna let people do is shit on Jon's legacy because he ducking Tom. Whether he's ducking Tom or not, the man still has a goated legacy. If you took away all the stuff, I mean, the fact is, he got cheating allegations, he's got steroid allegations, he's got fucking cocaine, whatever. He's got hit and runs, he's got all type of shit. You can't deny the man's legacy still. You can't deny his fight IQ. You can't deny how he adjusts his opponents. You can't deny how he uses his tools. He came in 6'5", 84 and a half wingspan, but had unnatural fucking godly strength. And Jon wasn't like these nut huggers now in MMA that grab you, hold you down, and do absolutely nothing. Jon is digging his fucking elbow in your temple. Jon's ground and pound was elite. Jon was not going, he was going crazy on people, okay? And this is what we gonna do. We're gonna celebrate this man, Jon Jones. I understand, okay, yeah. I'm a Tom fan. I personally picked Tom to beat Jon because of the speed difference. And they're the same size, same strength. And I think Tom is good everywhere. But could Jon have beat him? Absolutely. Because he ain't shown us nothing but winning. But I did pick Tom, and he's not going to fight him. It is what it is now. But we're going to sit here. We are going to fucking give this man his flowers that he deserves. Because Jon has done nothing but just shown greatness since he got in the UFC. He dominated older generation. He dominated people his age. He dominated people that was coming up even after he got older. Anthony Smith, the fucking Santos, made that man blow his ACL by missing a kick. Like, even though that fight was close and it was on one leg, I feel like that's one of the moments where people were like, okay, Jon should have been able to finish him, but he didn't. And he fought Reyes. I personally thought he lost to Reyes. But if you thought Jon won, okay. I mean, it is what it is. But I thought Reyes won 3-2. And then, but Jon dominated 4th and 5th because Reyes never been to 4th and 5th. And I could see how Jon's looking at the Tom fight from the Reyes perspective. Because once he beat Reyes kind of started losing. He had like a fucking losing streak. And Jon's like, if I beat Tom and then he just starts losing, then it ain't going to mean shit for my legacy. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole bunch of ifs. Because if he was to beat Tom, but Tom just goes on a fucking crazy run and never loses or some shit, something crazy, then it would look amazing on his record. But if he does have like a Dominic Reyes moment, which shout out to Dominic Reyes, he done kind of resurrected his career and just been going crazy recently. But if he goes on that like slump, then it's gonna be like, he just beat a guy that was hot at the time. So, which Jon has fought a lot of guys. We can go down the list of the guys he fought. He fought Rashad, even though he got slumped by Machida. He only had one loss. He fought Machida, who had like 2 losses. He fought Guzman on his debut, who was undefeated. He fought Bader, who was undefeated. Trying to think. Jon fought a lot of people. Shit, when he fought Cormier, he was fucking undefeated. Like, Jon has beaten fucking guys who stepped up. He's beaten top guys before. So, to say that he wouldn't be able to beat Tom is crazy. But, do I think he would have? No. Just based off of the age and the speed difference. Tom's entry speed is I felt like Jon was getting hit by old man Stipe. So, I don't know. But you never know. Like, everything's an if. But he should have fought. He should have definitely fought. He definitely should have fought Tom. But again, we're here to celebrate Jon. He's retired. It is what it is. Wish him the best. I'm gonna show people that must have forgot how fucking crazy this man was. Now this video is a little bit older, and ESPN put it out. I don't know if it's gonna get copyrighted. Shit, it fucking might. I don't know. But this is just to celebrate Jon. So who gives a fuck? We're gonna watch these highlights though. So there's probably not gonna have Stipe, the Gone. They're probably not gonna have 6 years. They should have all the way up to Reyes. Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
far as I made it today.
This man may really be the greatest of all time.
Oh,
I worked
Gus is
really
in. Don't
hard
forget
to
him.
be a guy who dominates a lot of opponents.
It's a man against boys. I mean, this is just the story of every Jon Jones fight.
He has proven many times that he is nearly unstoppable.
The progress of Jon Jones from his first fight to today is really staggering.
One of the most dangerous men on the planet.
Jon Jones has been
I was gonna say, fool, I didn't-
He truly
never
believes
believe
that he will
I
go
really
down in
wish
history
Jon
as the
would've fought
greatest fighter to ever compete in this sport.
Just because the striking bout would have been crazy. I know John would have been smart about taking him down.
Jon Jones, an excellent wrestler. The first time we saw Jon Jones, he's only fought
There
one
goes
time in the
Guzman.
UFC. And he
First
looked
fight.
outstanding against Andre
Look at this
Guzman.
crowd.
He
It
showed
was the
some really,
suplexes,
not
the
just great
slams, the
wrestling, but
trips.
really unorthodox striking. He's got a very difficult task tonight.
Yeah,
American
Bonner.
Psycho
Yep.
Stephen
Both
Bonner,
Bonner.
much more experience
There we
than
go.
Jon.
See the spinning elbow. Pow! Sit down. The fucking spinning elbow. We did never seen it before, so we didn't know what the fuck it. Technically, it's a legal shot, back of the head. Ain't nobody at the fucking time ever seen that shit, so that motherfucker just let it slide. Like, that shit was crazy. We
Man,
was like,
he
what
rocked
the
him
fuck?
with that
His
spinning back
creativity,
fist. The
bro.
sky is
The
the
way
limit
John
for
used
unbeaten
his tools.
Johnny
Like, he had an
Bones
84 and a half
Jones. He
wingspan,
has to have
and his
impressed
legs
everyone in
long.
attendance tonight.
Look at that back suplex. Suplex City on your ass. But, like, he knew what the fuck to do.
Johnny Bones
He knew
Jones
how to
has
use
so
it.
much
He
hype
had
behind him.
unnatural
Tonight,
creativity.
it's a clash of titans.
Brandon Vera smoked him.
and Jon Bones Jones.
Finished him. After that was done. That one elbow, he just ground and pound after that. That elbow was
we
done.
saw
It was
glimpse
over.
of the future.
I try not to pay attention to the hype, but I do recognize that it's there. I guess the only thing it does is make me try to
He's
live
a
up to
young
the
kid
potential that I
still.
can live up to.
Like, right.
Very
He's like
exciting
24
young
right
man,
now.
this Jon
25.
Jones. He is a serious contender for supremacy.
Like, think of
at
all these
205.
fights that he's having are before 30. Smoked him too.
Quick and brutal, vicious.
It's time to take it to the next
Fucking
level.
My goal is to become one of the best in the world, if
Smoke
not
that
the best
man.
in my weight
Elbows,
classes.
man.
So, whoever the UFC decides to give me, I'll be ready for it.
Vader undefeated with smoking people.
Impressive in passing the biggest test of his career. To win the title, he's got to beat the champ, who is one of the greatest.
He was 23 here. 23. A lot of people weren't doing shit when they was 23. He's 23. They said this man trained for 2 months and had his first fucking amateur fight. Or his first pro fight. I don't remember if it was amateur or pro, but I was like, 2 months. Crazy. He was 23 here. Shogun was 29. Shogun was still in his prime. Don't get it twisted. He's 29. He ain't 35. You know what I'm saying? Like DC, like he was undefeated when he fought John. He was like 35, 36, something like that. But he still ain't never lost. And he was beating everybody after John too. So it is what it is. But yeah, man. Fucking 23. And I think earlier in this day, before he had this title match, this motherfucker saved the lady from getting robbed. It was either the same day or the day before. Crazy work. Ain't no way. That's
Most dangerous of all time.
He's hurt.
dominated this man. Abused him. But it really should have stopped the fight. It should do a towel. Beat the hell out of the body shot. He crumbled. Bow. Sit down.
Jon Jones is the youngest champion in UFC history.
23.
That feels so good. It's a testament that dreams can come true, guys. They really can. Believe in yourself, believe in your heart. And once you get there, don't slow down.
Rampage said this was the hardest he ever trained. This was the best shape he was ever been in. This was when John first did the crawl walk up to somebody. Cause he kept having nightmares or dreams or whatever the fuck. That Rampage was knocking his ass out in the first round. He said the only time he never crawled though in the dream or nightmares. So he just did it.
Rampage has not
Like,
been
just
stopped
think-
in the octagon. That's what Jones wants. To be the first man in the
This
UFC.
was also the start of the eye pokes. And he was killing this motherfucker with the oblique kicks, but they're legal. But they'll fuck your legs up.
Quentin
Look, there you
Rampage
go,
Jackson.
yeah.
And
And, he choked, and this is the first time Rampage been finished
has
too.
defended
In
his
UFC.
UFC light heavyweight championship. Tonight was different. Tonight he was taken into
Machida.
deep water.
I thought this motherfucker died. You'll wait.
Tonight
Just
he
wait
had
and
a
see.
look of concern in his eyes and on his face after the first round against Machida.
Oh! John's got his head. He's got a choke.
There you go.
He's in trouble.
It is all over. Jon Jones remains.
Thought he was dead. Not kidding. I thought he was fucking dead.
Wow.
Look, I thought he was dead.
First time that John
Shit
has
scared
been
the fuck
in
out of
any
me.
kind of trouble.
It was good, you know. I think one of my biggest critic points.
Yeah,
is
now
that I
listen to
can't
that
take a
point.
punch, so I'm
He was
glad to
putting
prove it to myself
balls
and
on
to everyone
John.
that
But then
I
his
can
coach
take a
gave him
legit
an
hit.
adjustment.
Jon
and he-
Jones and Rashad Evans
Gone.
used to consider each other brothers, family, but the relationship has gone bad, and it's going to lead to tonight a fight for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship.
Big elbow.
Man, the elbows are the story in this fight.
Again, he hurt him.
And he stacked him with that elbow. Man,
Big right hand by Jon
it
Jones.
was the setup.
Clearly, Jon Jones has defended his title.
Undisputed champion of the world.
Man, what a great competition. First time we won 5 rounds too, so you know, I'm proving more things to myself for sure.
Vitor Belfort
All
is
this
one of the
before
greatest men to ever fight in the UFC.
Crazy. He didn't turn
Jon
30 until
Jones
like the
beats him
second
tonight,
Cormier fight. I
That's
think.
another
Like,
huge
when he
step.
came back the second round.
He's got it.
And he almost got his arm broke.
He might break that arm.
Look at that grown man up off the ground like this.
High now. I think he's out. He's out. He's out. Wow.
Crazy.
Now he's going for
And then almost broke this man arm. Like, motherfucker, you want to break my arm? We all knew Vitor was on too.
Heavyweight champion.
And he got that arm bar in every way, shape, and form. I've never had my arm pop like that before, and I don't know. I felt it, but I worked too hard to give up.
Jon Jones
No way.
has been nothing but dominant,
Crazy.
and that's exactly what he plans on being tonight.
don't call you
in
the
our
greatest
main
fighter
event
ever. They
as he
call
looks
you
to
Chael
shut
Sonnen.
up Chael Sonnen once
Shout out to
and
Chael.
for all.
Chael funny. But he beat the fuck out of Chael. But even Chael was like, I was going to do I know he was going to do
All over him right here in the first round, and it's all over. Jon Jones has finished Chael
in
Sonnen.
the first round.
Oh, he's got a broken foot. Oh,
Oh, yeah, I remember that too.
Wow.
I really
That shit
wanted to
was-
try to chill Sonnen, and I think I did a good job at that.
Jon Jones will look to set the UFC light heavyweight
Gustafson's
record
first
with
real
his 6th
test.
consecutive title defense, a record that has lasted over a decade.
Amazing fight, by the way.
Kick. Big connection for Jones.
Some people thought he might have lost this fight. That Gustafson fight surprised me. If you never watched a UFC fight, you could easily watch that Gustafson fight and become a fan.
Gustafson.
What an incredible fight.
They're going to go
Them
the
boys fought their hearts
distance.
out.
What a fight.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think Gustafson was undefeated in this fight too. I don't remember,
That
but
might be the greatest title fight in the history of the light heavyweight division.
I was going to Jonas smoked a lot of contenders,
Here
bro.
tonight in his toughest
A lot of guys could have been champions
Toughest
had it not
Alexander.
been for fucking
That was by
John.
far my toughest fight, and like I said, I got to
I think I
really
forgot
exercise
about
my
Glover.
warrior
I
spirit
think
tonight.
he smoked Glover too. I think, yeah.
Tonight, I believe he
Yeah.
faces the most
Yeah.
dangerous guy he's ever
A guy who
seen inside
became
the
champion
octagon. We
after
look
John.
forward to Sheriff have the ability to close that gap.
Another clinic put on by Johnny Bones Jones.
What Jon Jones is doing tonight, this is being Jon Jones.
Johnny Bones Jones, dominant once again.
Incredible performance by the champion. Just shut the game of Glover
Hey, man.
Teixeira down.
The war of words for this fight has really gone to
This
epic
fight, boy, hey, this
These two
rivalry
men
right
have
here, these
beaten
three fights.
anyone has put in front of them.
Hey.
Good straight left by Jon. Oh, big kick to the body. What a fight. What a closely contested fight. Look at this. Jon saying it down DC.
Oh, 2 fights, my bad.
rapid
So 3, I'm thinking
rising in the corner of
DC
Jones.
and fucking Stipe. Hey, that shit was
Jones
hilarious.
remains the champ.
And man, DC tried to hit him back after the bell.
It motivated me.
John hit him
I'm
after
sorry
the
that I'm
bell,
being
and then
cautious
DC
right
tried to
now.
hit him back.
I
That
do not
motherfucker,
like
DC
DC.
done hit her. I was like, what?
The youngest champion in UFC history, returning for the
I knew
first
he had
time
it, son.
in 476 days.
Spin to the body. It's a nasty elbow. That was one of the heaviest takedowns we've ever felt. I felt that through the bottoms of the soles of my feet.
May have lost his title, but the champ is back.
I really had a lot of questions coming in here, and I was just trying to be as confident as possible. But I really needed that. I really needed that fight.
Tonight, we witness the continuation of one of the greatest rivalries the sport of mixed martial arts has ever seen.
I think this is the most important fight in the history of the light heavyweight division.
Jones chopped across the issue here. Cormier is down.
That's it. He's out. He's out.
I want y'all to put this in perspective too. DC has only lost to Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. That's it. That's it. Nobody else. Crazy.
2013,
Nobody
Jones
else.
and Gustafsson engaged in one of the greatest singular fights
And he
in
avenged
UFC
his loss.
history tonight. They
Tenfold.
run it back.
This is an amazing fight, and I cannot wait to see this.
Lead elbow from Jones lands.
Oh, nice leg kick. He's going to take Alex's back. Oh, big shots. Big shot by Jon Jones.
In trouble here.
Gustafsson's in trouble.
Jones has regained the throne. And he is once again the undisputed UFC light
can't
heavyweight
deny him,
champion.
bro.
I know there's a guy who's been calling himself champ. One guy just gives up his belt because somebody else made it home. Daddy's home, DC.
Oh wait, no, it was 3 times.
Prove to the fans you're a champ. Come get a taste. I'm here. Get your belt back. He'll be waiting right here.
Did I fight 3 times? Am I tripping? Hold on, wait. Am I tripping? I don't think they did fight 3 times. Hold on, man. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to look this up. I'm tripping. Cause John, I think John just beat him twice. Yeah, there was like a possibility of it, right? And then yeah, it just never happened. I think after the second fight when he fought DC, yeah, he fought Gustafsson, and then that's when he fought Smith. I think Smith, then Santos, and then Reyes. And again, I think if Izzy would have fucking won at light heavyweight when he fought Jan Blachowicz, then they would have had that fight. Which I still wanted to see, even though I kind of felt like I was like, John's just going to take this man down. It's going to be a wrap. But, hey man, look. They ain't show the other highlights to the other fights, but y'all done seen it, man. This man John was different. I understand he's not a fan favorite anymore, but, and he didn't fight Tom. He left. But I'm giving him his flowers for what he did in the octagon. Everything else is what it is. He's either going to learn his lesson or he's not. He's going to either become a better man or he won't. It is what it is. He's going to keep doing the shit or he's not. But I just want to give that man some type of respect because a lot of people just been shitting on him. And I'm just like, hold on now. Did we remember who we talking about? Like, yeah, it ain't the same, John. But this is still what he did. I don't know. But y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe, comment below. It's your boy J Osh, and I'm out. Hee.